I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the filthy capitalist option. As Sori says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at insori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go on the Village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy merch. Okay, so we're up next. Are we ready to start the next one? Because I'm
Yes.
going to grab that timestamp. Can you just scoot up to the top so I can see? There we go. 307. Okay, up next, we have Absence of Light. Ooh, jeez, okay.
Absence
Can you give
of...
me that timestamp again?
Yep.
I already forgot it.
307.20. All right, this one is Absence of Light.
Yep, let's go.
Absence of Light. Here we go, everybody.
8.5? Really? I love that one.
Oh, Wackator?
Yeah.
Well, he's got the entire record, so...
Yeah.
You know, he's probably gonna... But
And nobody...
Is that the song of the day right now for you?
Oh, for sure. That's a song of a long time. I'm going to listen to that a couple more times. I was actually getting bored of the 2 songs that I kept on repeat, the 3 songs I keep on repeat. So I was ready for a little bit of something different.
All right, here we go, dear listener. Here we go.
All right, you guys. Up next, Absence of Light. Let's check it out.
Absence of Light.
We're ending there.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Yikes! Oh my
Absence
gosh!
of light.
Gosh! Absence
Ladies
of light,
and
man.
gentlemen.
That one was
one.
the song of the night to me at this point. Very, very heavy.
That's so
Very,
funny.
very
That's
heavy.
so funny.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Well,
What's
it's
funny?
just funny because the last one I
The
was
funniest song we've heard.
I was like-
It's the heaviest song we've heard all night.
losing my mind over, and then this one I was like, yeah, it's good, but
Yeah, it's because you're not into
and you really like this one.
heavy music. Heavy music is the shit that I'm into, dear listener.
All right.
That's what I'm about.
Us in.
What do you mean?
How to hit you?
Well, I told you, like I love the
Heaviness.
I love the heaviness. Like, you know, I'm a caveman. You know, like Ben accurately.
Knuckle dragger.
You're knuckle dragging caveman. You're into this ridiculous metal. Yeah, heavy all the time.
Yeah.
Now at my feet, the dying voice of balance. Nevermore shall there be a way to fly on wings of divinity. Its words of wisdom fade away. The law of one will fade and die. The rising moon will crush the sky. And so falls the night, the darkest hour. Seek and find all the secrets left for you. Absence of life, unbalanced power. Only then will you know. So, absence of light is out, obviously darkness. And he's saying that the darkness is brought about because one of these two, I'm assuming it's the girl, the Oracle.
Okay.
Because remember the previous song, the Oracle's like, you're going to have the universe, you're going to have everything, and then we're going to be one.
Yeah.
So if she is going to be ruling everything, and they are one, that also means he will rule everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like she took the bait, and if you see here, now at my feet, the dying voice of balance. Maybe she was there as sort of an opposite or a complement to him to balance out his, you know, maybe he was all dark dystopian energy and she was all light utopian energy. And so because you have these polar fields, you're able to live in some sort of a stasis, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that does.
But one of this is going to get out of balance because he's either killing her, deceiving her. Something happened to where that imbalance now it makes it so that only one of them is going to be able to make it. It says the law of one will fade and die, then the rising moon will crush the sky. I don't know what the law of one is here in this universe. It might just be. I remember watching Highlander, and Highlander was this thing. It was like these swordsmen throughout all time or whatever, and like if you chop the guy's head off, you got all of his powers, all of his memories, all of everything.
Oh my gosh.
And then right as, and you have to chop the guy's head off, and then right as you do that, you say there can only be one. So there can only be one Highlander. So it's like you become like you'll see him in the show, like he becomes friends with somebody, then you find out halfway through that the other guy's a Highlander too, and then it's like, damn, they're gonna have to fight because there can only be one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know if like it's the same kind of principle. There's like the law of one. Like if one person gets all that power, it pushes everything out of balance and, you know, generates a sort of a jihad after that. I'm not sure.
Let me command F1 because I thought we said something about one further. Just you can carry on.
Well, above he says when we become one, when the two become one, all that stuff. He said that like 2 or 3 songs ago.
Yep.
So
5 shall be as one.
yeah, but what he specifically said I'm laying the gold and whatever at
Yeah.
your feet, and
Yep.
then we'll become one, etc., etc. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, right. Kingdom of gold I lay at your feet. Ruler of time and space you will be. Rivers of truth forever will run. If we are one. That's in song number 8, Egypt.
Yes. Okay.
Right. So, like, it looks like that this guy is basically a liar. He was trying to get her to go along with him so that then he would have the power. And it looks like
Rivers of truth forever.
it
will
looks
run.
like she
Wow.
fell for it. And now it looks like he's got all his power. The law of one will fade and die. The rising moon will crush the sky. So falls the night. We must
Justice
undo.
lost. Okay, so remember,
Unbalanced power, only then will you know. Yeah.
Mayat was for justice and all of
Ma'at.
that stuff. Ma'at.
Yeah.
And remember, she was in the water,
That's right.
and now we're saying justice lost. A travesty was we must undo. Absence of light, unbalanced power.
So
more than
Ma'at-
we know.
Yeah, so Ma'at is an Egyptian goddess or whatnot. So let's go back and look at the picture again. Because you said she was the goddess of the water. You know what's interesting is we assumed that both of these were dudes. Right here.
Well, you did.
Well, you didn't make any correction.
Well, I was listening to what you had to say. I
Oh,
thought
okay.
it was the death of wisdom. So.
Sori does this. Look, I'm talking about this right here.
Oh no! Oh, that you're talking about that. No, I assume that those
What
are
I'm
both
saying,
men.
I'm saying we assumed that they were both men, but what if the white one is the girl? What if the
Yeah,
white
it
one
very
is
well could be
Ma'at, and Ma'at is the one on the ocean,
because
right?
she's in the water. Yeah.
So Ma'at is the Egyptian goddess that's associated with the water, and then there's this black kind of devil figure that's associated with the desert. So maybe this picture is not
Ooh, is that the moment when they're talking?
right, and that's the moment when they become one.
And they look alike, but they're on different. Ooh,
Right, but
and
they're on
balance,
they're on different plane, and then there's the balance,
Balance,
right?
guys.
Because
Wow,
she's
okay.
with water, he's in the desert. She's in the
Yeah.
blue, he's in the red. Which, interestingly enough, people have black and white as opposite colors. But what's odd is that if you ask 10 people what's the opposite color of red, 80% of them will say blue.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean-
well, wait a minute. Hold on. Actually, I just got a little bit confused with what you're saying. Then you said the opposite of black and white.
Yeah. If you ask 100 people, generally 100 people, if you say what's the opposite color of black, they're going to say white.
Yeah.
And technically speaking, those are the only two opposite colors that we have.
Oh.
But if you ask somebody, okay,
Yeah.
here's a color blue, what's the opposite of blue or whatever, for whatever reason, they'll say red.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah,
why.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even Bloods and Crips.
I
the
thought it
Crips
was-
started and the Blood said, all right, well, what are we going to do?
I
so-
thought it was on the graph.
What do you mean the graph?
The colors.
Well, there's a
You know,
spectrum of
the
colors.
spectrum. Yeah, I thought that the spectrum was like.
There's a spectrum of colors, but
Oh, but we created that. But that's the rainbow, and then you go to the opposite.
yeah, no, that's it's not.
Okay. All right.
So weird. But like, so yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Is that he
And so
lied
you're
to
doing the
her, he
opposites
tricked,
because you
he
got the
tricked
blue and
her,
the red.
she tricked her, and now she's basically surrendered her power to him, basically. Technically.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks like that's what's going on there. Well,
That's
that's so
interesting.
interesting. I love that we were able to pull that all together and the album.
Well,
cover,
I
too.
don't
Good
know that
job.
that's what's happening.
No, but we can. I mean, it's art, babe. That's what we
But
do. That's our interpretation.
I do think, to your point, because Ma'at is associated with the water, it
Well,
makes a lot of sense.
I don't know that she's associated with the water. I don't know where you got that.
You said it 10 minutes ago.
No, I said that because in the song when we're talking, they said. Remember, we heard the water one at
Mm-hmm.
the end. Which one was that one? It talks about her being thrown into the water or her being on the water. I mean, I'm just gonna look up.
Well, yeah, I mean, who cares?
That's where I got it
okay,
from.
so okay, great. She's in the water. She's in the water. Like, yeah. So I think we figured that out. I think that's a girl, in the white cloak, and I think
Wow,
that's
this is
the
interesting, yeah.
the serpentine character. All right.
Hey, we see what we're doing here.
Yeah. So awaken all from Set. Set is like the I think Set is the most high god of the Egyptian pantheon. I'm not sure.
Right here, it was at the end of Song 6. The preservation of balance was utmost importance, and cast into the sea was the child Maat to find the new land, riding on the breath of
The
Poseidon.
breath of Poseidon. Okay, so it's settled right there. So Ma'at and was cast into the water
So that person in the white is Mott, and then the person in the black hasn't been named yet, I don't think, but he's a bad guy. And he wants to find some way to combine with Mott so that he can use her power to control the world, basically.
Right.
That's why I'm sticking to that. I'm gonna give this is my favorite song because it's the heaviest song. I'm gonna give this one a 9.2.
9.2. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think that any of them was gonna break the 9 plane, but this one was just too heavy for me, man.
This one was an 8.5 for me.